Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing another video and we'll be focusing on quadratic functions on a worked example. So here I have two different worked examples and we're going to be solving through these today during the video, okay? So what our task is, it says graph the following parabola from each given equation. Clearly state the vertex, the two x-intercepts, and the line of symmetry. Alright, so I showed you how to find all of those in the previous videos, and we're going to be applying them to real problems, okay? So now, they've given us a place to where to put all our vertex, x-intercepts, and the line of symmetry, okay? So let's get to the problem. So, now let's head to our whiteboard, and the problem is already copied down for us. Oops. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to first start off with finding the factorizing it to find the x-intercepts, okay? So we're going to be doing that by factorizing this, and first we need to find what two numbers when multiplied equal to 3 and what the same numbers have to, when they add up, they have to add up to 4. So in this case, a times b has to equal to 3. A plus b has to equal to 4. So the only number that are there is 1 times 3 will be equal to 3, and 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. So 1 and 3 are going to be the factors. So let's put it in the factored formula that I showed you. Okay, so that will be x squared plus 3 plus 1x plus 3 equal to 0. Then simplify this as much as we can. X squared plus 3x plus x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay? So then, now, we're going to split this into two different parts and factorize it. So the factor of these is going to be x. So I get x plus 3 here plus, and then I just have x plus 3 here. So now I have 3 here. I can just bring that one down to get x plus 3, right? And now there's going to be an imaginary 1 here, right? So let me make that more clear for you guys to see. So that would be plus 1. Okay, so that means the other one will be x plus 1. So that means my x-intercepts are going to be, when I make both of these equal to 0, what I mean by that is if I split these into two different equations, x plus 3 equal to 0, and I'm writing sideways. It's going to be x plus 3 equal to 0, and then x plus 1 equal to 0. If I were to solve for x, this will be equal to negative 3, and this will be equal to negative 1, okay? So my x-intercepts are going to be negative 3 and negative 1. So negative 3, 0, and negative 1, 0. I'm going to write that up there. So now let me clear all of this. So we have space to find the next thing that we need to find, alright? So the next thing we're going to find is first we need to find the, what's that called? Yeah, the line of symmetry. But because then we can plug in one of the values into the equation, alright? So our equation was, what was our equation? X squared plus 4x plus 3. Okay, so now, how to find I can't speak today. How to find the line of symmetry, right? So line of symmetry are going to be found by doing b divided by negative 2a. That's the formula. And that will equal to h, and the vertex will equal to hk. So whatever h value we get here, that will be this h value over there. Then we can plug in the h value into the equation to find the k value as a function. Okay? Alright, so now let's plug it in. So this will be equal to, I'm not going to write LOS there. This will be equal to 4 divided by negative 2 times 1. So that means I get 4 divided by negative 2. So that means the h value is going to be negative 2. So that means that my LOS is going to equal to negative 2. That means for my vertex, negative 2 is going to be the h value, and we don't know yet the k value. So then what we're going to do is we're going to set this up as a function, and we're going to say this as f of k, no, not f of k, f of h, which is going to be f of negative 2. So f of negative 2 is going to equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3 equals, yeah. No, there's not going to be any equal to 0, okay? So now I'm just going to plug in negative 2 in there, so that means I get negative 2 whole squared plus 4 times negative 2 plus 3. So that means at the end, if I simplify this, then I'll get 4 plus, not 4 plus, 4 minus 8, 4 minus 8 plus 3, and then I'll do my order of operations, so negative 4 plus 3, so it'll just be negative 1. So that means it'll be negative 2, negative 1. Okay, so now we found everything. We're just gonna graph it now, okay? So, let's first graph our x-intercept. So, negative 3 and negative 1. So, let me get out here. Let me erase this. Okay, so now, negative 3, 0, and negative 1. So this is going to be a kind of small parabola, okay? So now vertex negative 2, negative 1. Alright, so let's negative 2, negative 2, negative 1. So that's going to be the vertex, alright? Then we don't need to graph the line of symmetry because we just need to know where it goes down through the middle, because that's the line of symmetry. Alright, so now we can just draw the parabola. It will look something like that. Okay, so there we got it. We graphed our first parabola, right? And we put it through this new equation. And I'm going to change the color of the point so you know where it is. So these two are going to be the x-intercept, and that's going to be the vertex. In this case, the vertex is going to be what? It's going to be the minimum point because the parabola is opening upward. So that means this is going to be the lowest point or the minimum point, okay? Alright, so now let me clear this, otherwise when I scroll down, it's going to be still there. Alright, so now let's go to the next problem, and I'm going to state here that our vertex was negative 2, negative 1. Our x-intercept was 0, not 0. It was going to be negative 1, 0, and negative 3, 0. And our line of symmetry, or LOS, was going to be negative 2. Okay? So that's how you would graph the parabola given from an equation. Now we're going to do one more example here. Okay? So, the problem is given x squared plus 6x plus 8. Alright, let me copy this down on our whiteboard. Let me clear all this here. Okay? And the problem we're looking at is, okay, so x squared plus 6x plus 8 equal to 0. Okay? So now I'm going to start off again finding the x-intercept, so I'm going to factorize it. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to find a and b, when multiplied have to equal 8, and a plus b has to equal 6, okay? So then, that number can only be 4 and 2, because 4 times 2 equals 8, 4 plus 2 is 6. So, plug this into the equation, x squared plus 4 plus 2x plus 8 equal to 0, okay? So then, we get x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 8 equal to 0. Now, simplify the, split this into two different equations. Two different expressions, I mean. So that and that. So then, take common. So x is going to be x plus 4 plus, and this is going to be 2x is going to, no, just 2. So it'll be x plus 4. I have common here. Again, there's going to be an invisible, here there's going to be 2 over there, because that was a common. And that means I'm going to have, since I have 2x plus 4, so it has to be x plus 4. And the other one's going to be x plus 2, which is the remaining, okay? So now, if I were to plug this to find the x-intercepts, I had to make this into two separate equations. So x plus 4 equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0, okay? So then if I isolate x, I'll get x equal to negative 4, here x equal to negative 2. So my x-intercept is going to be negative 4, 0, and negative 2, 0, okay? So now let me erase this. Alright, so now we're gonna find the line of symmetry, and I said again we're gonna be finding by using the b divided by negative 2a. Alright, so now let's plug this into the formula. So 6 divided by negative 2 times 1 be 6 divided by negative 2 equal to negative 3. So my h is going to be equal to, so my LOS is going to be equal to negative 3. My vertex is going to be the first point of it, alright? So negative 3. Let me clear this part. Now we know that we can just plug this into the equation, right? So if I put this as in a form of a function, this will be f of negative 3. No, that doesn't clear it up a bit here. Let me write it more neatly. F of negative 3 equal to negative 3 whole squared plus 6 times negative 3 plus 8, right? So then I get equal to 9 minus 18 plus 8. So this will be negative 9 plus 8, so get negative 1. So it'll be negative 3, negative 1. Okay, that'll be my vertex. So now we gathered all the data we need. Now I'll just put it in the graph form, okay? We can graph the parabola. So first, start off with the x-intercept, so negative 4 and negative 2. So let me scroll down a bit. Negative 4, negative 4, 1, 2, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4, and the other one was negative 2, I believe, right? And again, we're going to be having one almost in the same location, but not exactly as the other one. So, right, so now let's head back to here. So negative 4 and negative 2 were x-intercepts. Now the vertex is going to be negative 3, negative 1. Negative 3. So 1, 2, 3, negative 1. So now let me draw this parabola right there. It's going to look something like that, okay? And there we got it. That's how you would be graphing parabola from a worked example. Hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. And make sure to keep watching these videos because they're really helpful. Thank you for watching.